Welcome back to bestbeginnerguitarlessons.com. I'm Sam. Today we're going to talk about helping you choose a guitar that is right for you. There are three basic types of guitars. You have the acoustic guitar, like the one I'm holding. You have the electric guitar, and then you'll have a classical guitar. The classical guitar has the nylon strings on it and a wider neck. I don't recommend buying a classical guitar for a beginner guitar. Now, should you or the person you're buying the guitar for have big fingers, classical guitar might be the only thing they can play. But for the most part, I don't recommend a classical guitar. They have a wide neck, they have the nylon strings on them, which do not project real well. It's just not a lot of sound coming out of them. And they're just harder to play. I recommend starting with an acoustic guitar. I also would recommend, if it's for your child, try to find a guitar that's right for their size body. In other words, a full size like this one for a 7-year-old would be too big. They would be all stretched out. There's no way they could play it. So they make guitars starting at 30 inches, which is for a small child, 4 or 5-year-old, 6-year-old, and they go up from there. So you want to get something, if it's for your child, that will fit them properly. I do recommend buying as big a guitar as you possibly can to start with, because the bigger the guitar, the better the sound. So again, if you're looking for a guitar for your child, buy one that fits them, but again, buy one big enough that will, be able to produce the sound quality that they need for learning to play guitar. Now, they do make acoustic electrics, which is an acoustic with a pickup built in it. And they make what they call semi-acoustics, hollow body acoustics, but you need not worry about any of those. You want a basic guitar, a standard guitar acoustic, or electric like the one next to me. If you have no knowledge at all about what you should get, what type of guitar you should buy, what to look for in a guitar, I'd recommend, if you know someone who plays guitar, to help you, go to your local music store and play a few guitars and kind of guide you as to what you need to buy. We also have a real good web link on our website, our online guitar store. The link is on the side of the website. You'll see it. It says click here to visit our online beginner guitar store. In it, I've got a lot of different little guitars from 30 inches on up to full size. It's good for the young beginner as well as the adult. So that's a place you may want to look. The thing about any guitar you would get, as far as a beginner guitar, the one thing I would absolutely do after buying the guitar is change the strings on the guitar. Most guitars brand new have very inexpensive, cheap strings on them. And strings can make all the difference in the world on playing and how a guitar sounds. So definitely change the strings on any guitar. Where you have one now, start with new strings. On a guitar that you may purchase, put new strings on it. Again, on acoustic guitar, I would recommend the Martin .10, and on electric guitar, I recommend the Fender .009. That's 9 thousandths. The main thing looking for a guitar is you want the strings close to the fretboard. And what I mean by that is from here to here. As you go up on the fret, on the neck, the strings tend to get further and further away. From this point to this point, they will get a little higher. You want something that when you get down on this end of the guitar, the strings will be close so they'll be easy to play. So again, getting a light gauge set of strings will help that. And again, if you don't, if the guitar doesn't play easy after you change the strings, you can actually have a setup done on it at a local guitar store. If they have a guitar technician, he can actually adjust the height to where the strings get much closer to the fretboard and that would help you a great deal. Now, beginner guitars generally are made of what they call inexpensive type wood, a laminated type wood, which means a layer type wood. And you're going to find that among all beginner guitars. Until you get up into about $150 to $200 guitar, they're going to be that laminated in most every case. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with a laminated guitar to start with. If you're on a budget like most of us are, buying an inexpensive guitar to start with is good. No problem with doing that. Now, if you have any questions, as I've always said on all my videos, I want to help you learn how to play. And if you follow my structured course, take one lesson at a time, learn each lesson very well before moving on to the next. That's awful important. Learn each one before you move to the next. You will learn how to play guitar. That's why I have this website up, is to help you learn in a constructive, step-by-step way. A proven way that has helped hundreds and hundreds of students over many years. And it will work for you. And again, I'm here to help you. All you have to do is click above on my website where it says join my newsletter, enter the information, your questions. I will answer them. That's what I'm here for. So if you have any questions, be sure and let me know. I'll be glad to help you. Choosing a guitar or anything. Your lesson material, problems you might be having with the lessons, whatever it might be. Now let's get on to the next lesson.